Hello YouTube, Natalie Inkwell here, and welcome back to Persona 5 The Phantom X. So last time I believe we have discovered the first palace, and we now have to craft a grappling hook, it looks like. So let's do it. No animation at all? That was weird. Hoo-hoo, looks like crafting infiltration tools has given you some confidence. Splendid. Now then, the night's waning. It's been quite the big day of firsts for you. Good work. You should rest soon. I will as well. He sleeps standing up. He's an owl. I should get to bed too. Okay, how do I? Why don't I keep? Oh my fucking. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to do before I went any farther. Where's the party? I want to see, does it give me her code name? Katone I don't know who she is. Okay. I want contracts. Yeah. I want her so fucking badly. She is the greatest Persona character ever written. I don't know. How much will that cost me? I'm willing to spend some money for this. Jesus Christ. To get the amount I need, I'd need to spend way more money than I can afford to spend. Alright. I guess I won't be doing that. That is a very gacha game thing. I'm not gonna sit there and spend $80, yeah, for one chance at Futaba. I feel something pecking at my forehead. Not bad. It appears crafting those infiltration tools yesterday improved your proficiency. Alright then, let us head for school. You're coming with me? We're business partners, are we not? By going together, we can share information more readily. You look as though you want to say something. No matter, I won't press you on it. We're meant to meet with those girls from yesterday, correct? We should head out soon, or we won't make it in time. Time's ticking, I better head to the meeting spot at the station. Something tells me that one of those girls, I can't remember her name, is gonna add to my... Yo, what the fuck?
Mata? 消したのに。マガ通信、ネットニュース出てる。ファントム公式認定ぶつかり男。待ては。ん？木内。
Oh shit. It's gonna break the glasses. Those are expensive, damn it. Oof. Oh shit.
わざとじゃないよ。わざと。
She's on the tracks and there's a train coming, I think. What the fuck? Wow, that was a lot. Okay, Tomoko's... We shouldn't get in the way. I keep pressing B instead of A because I've been playing a lot of Nintendo games, and damn it, if you know anything about that, Xbox and Nintendo have their controllers like switched. So that's fine. We'll let you know when we're leaving. Why is the train stopped? Give me a break. Did a girl just go flying over the barrier? She must be seriously injured. What just happened? Dear Lord, that's definitely the subway slammer. Menace in the flesh. Menace, so the police won't be interested then. Hey, it's a busy station. It happens. Kid just got unlucky. Tisk seems desire is being drained left, right, and center. To not even bat an eyelid upon witnessing the misfortune that befalls another. I'm sorry. Can we talk? Sorry, my thoughts are a mess right now. So I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. The guy who pushed Tomoko, you spoke to him in Shibuya the other day, didn't you? What makes you say that? Because I know him. Kyuchi, an ex-pro baseball player. He's retired now. This girl knows Kyuchi? Who said that? Not just that, but she can hear my voice as well. Is that an owl? There's an owl in your bag? Which means that voice was... The ambulance is waiting outside. There's only room for one, though. What would you like to do? I'm going. I'll head to school after I find out Tomoko's condition. We'll continue this later. Tomoko did a really good thing, though. The trains on track 1 will resume operation momentarily. I know you must be worried about the girl who fell, but we should let her handle it. Let's head to school. Yeah, so Tomoko got out of the way. A train pulling into Shibuya stalled this morning. You really think it was the subway slammer's fault? Can't say for sure. You know, I've been struck by him at Shibuya Station before. I noticed a bad bruise on my shoulder when I got home. My God, that's got to be a criminal offense. Did you file a report? No, it seemed like it wouldn't be worth all the trouble. I know what you mean. These people are losing hope as well. The situation is more dire than I thought. Because I saw him do it with my own eyes. It was the subway slammer. Well, are you sure it's the same guy? Do you have any proof? Proof? Cameras. Check the security cameras. I mean, we'll take a look, but... Oh, I know his name. He's an ex-baseball. Unless we catch him in the act, there's no way to arrest him. Getting pushed around at rush hour is just an everyday occurrence. Even if we catch him, there's really nothing we can do if he says it was an accident. Any other officer would tell you the same thing. But I know it's hard to hear, but it's better to just avoid people like that in the first place. If you see him, run. That's usually the best advice I can give. What's really sad is that the officer's completely right. In this situation, it's really kind of impossible to prove it wasn't an accident. So, unless you could prove without a shadow of a doubt that it wasn't an accident, there's nothing they can do. Ooh. Sorry, I had an energy drink and then instantly opened the Mountain Dew like a moron, so... way more sugar than I need to have in my body right now, but... it's whatever. Okay, that's it for homeroom today. Oh, and about what happened this morning. I'm sure many of you already heard, but... Noge-san from Class D. I was right there when it happened. Quiet! Since the incident is still fresh, make sure that you all stay clear of danger, okay? Subway Slimer is officially condemned, wasn't he? He must have been behind this too. Noge-san's real unlucky. This is not what I had in mind. Arai-san! I thought you would have stayed home today. I'm fine. Sorry I'm late. Like, I almost went out of my way to try and replicate this uniform, but I figured it's not the end of the world that I'm wearing the Shujin uniform instead of, I can't even remember the name of the school, because I can use this for normal Persona 5 as well. Look for Matoa on the rooftop. I've heard this one. Whoop. Okay. Alright, so as I was trying to say, I got a little annoyed with Beneath the Mask Instrumental because this game, of course, is technically a mobile game. It has all the hallmarks of that, including the absorbently long update times. And I was sitting here this morning waiting for the game to update, and the music they play is Beneath the Mask Instrumental. And normally, I don't really get tired of the music from this game, but like, jeez. Anyway, started to take over your lunch period. Okay, so it seems like Tomoko's life isn't in danger or anything like that. She was able to talk to me just fine. Thank goodness. The thing is, she was supposed to compete in a tournament with the baseball team, but it seems like when she fell on the track, she messed up her shoulder pretty badly. She should be fine to play just for fun, but as a player, she... Noke-san's dream. I went to report Kyuchi to the police before coming here, but it was pointless. Sorry. Anyway, I called you here to pick up where we left off this morning. Kamashiro-kun, are you and Kyuchi buddies or something? You've got the wrong idea. The owl. Is this bird a friend of yours? It was talking to you before. We live together. So it's your pet? The more accurate term would be business partners. What? Wait, so disappearing from the train and all this other weird stuff going on around you has to do with this business you're talking about? Do not call me an owl. My name is Lufel. I sensed there'd be some pertinent information to be gained from your conversation, hence I revealed myself. Huh. And what is your name? Matoha Arai. Well then, Matoha Arai, allow me to fill you in. Kyuchi is no friend of ours. He is, in fact, our target for a certain plan we have in the works. Kyuchi's your target? We need a target for our Metaverse Navigator application to go to home in on. Metaverse Navigator? Do you mean this? Precisely. Hoo-hoo, I see. That explains how you could hear my voice. Matoa Arai, for whatever reason, you seem to know a great deal about Kyuchi, and despite knowing there's no way he could be punished by law, you seem intent on finding a way to stop him. Moreover, the fact you can hear my voice means that you hold great potential for hope. Potential for hope? Those who have abandoned hope are not able to hear my voice. It seems we'll be able to execute Kyuchi's change of heart sooner than I expected. Change of heart? Oh, love it. Just hold on a damn minute. I have no idea what's going on anymore. First, Tomoko gets hurt. Now there's a talking owl and changing Kyuchi's heart? Do you know what that means, Kamashiro-kun? Not entirely. Torarai, let me ask you this. Knowing what you do about Kyuchi, what are you hoping to accomplish? Huh? What do you want to do about him? What do I want to do? I don't know. The police clearly won't help, and I don't have the physical strength to stop him on my own. So what will you do? You haven't truly manifested your desire for yourself. Let me give you a word of advice. If you lack the will to fight for your goal, don't bother hoping at all. All the people of this world are doing just that. Surely you can fall in with the crowd. What are you saying? I should just let Kyuchi off the hook? After what he did to Tomoko, he'll just keep attacking more people. The subway slammer even got condemned by divine justice this morning, which means he's a serious threat to the police are doing nothing about. Everyone watch out. So now all we can do is just give up? If we let him get away with this, how many more people do you think he'll end up hurting? Whatever, I'll deal with this on my own. Sorry about lunch. She's gonna join us. She's got the Metaverse Navigator. You looked like you wanted to say something. Nothing in particular. Listen, battling in the Metaverse means being on constant risk of death. It's not a place we can bring someone lacking in resolve. Whether she chooses to proceed or turn back is her decision. But if this Matoa Arai's desire is real, then it seems your fates will intertwine. Is something funny? Oh, nothing. We'll go to Kyuchi's palace after school. Now that we have our way in, we'll investigate the inside. But I should ask just in case, are you resolved to continue tracking down Kyuchi? He won't get away with this. Let's stop him once and for all. Let's go with that top one. I like that top one. Hoo-hoo, and that's why you're my business partner. After school. I do like that the game doesn't have like a set calendar. Let us head for mementos. The procedure is the same as last time. Open the Metaverse Navigator at Station School. Oi, hide! Why? That girl, it appears she is able to sense the Metaverse. She must have known you disappeared from the train because she witnessed it happen. Did she come here because she anticipated our next move? She's got some fight in her. I appreciate the sincerity of her desire, but if a human without a persona gets lost in the Metaverse, they're sure to fall victim to wandering shadows. Therefore, we cannot allow her to get mixed up in this, nor can we take our eyes off her, given the situation. All we know, she can be searching for Kyuchi. If she finds him, she might be the one in danger. I'm not proud to say it, but we should surveil this Matoa Arai before entering the Metaverse. Tomoko. Uh-oh. Takayuki Kyuchi's here. Matoa Arai, was it? Kyuchi! I remember you. Looks like the little smart-mouthed brat's all grown up. You know, you ought to address your superiors with song. I thought I already taught you that. I've been looking for you. Huh, this about the pigtailed girl that fell on the train tracks? She has a name. Why are you doing this? Why? Because I want to. But you should know better than anyone. The real reason I have to wear some monkey suit and work a goddamn desk job. But of course, that was just a silly little accident, right? Apologize to Tomoko. What if I say no? Police will... Do what exactly? Look around you. Nothing but a bunch of washed out faces, flatter than stale beer. That's a really good line. I'm gonna screenshot that. That was a good line. Flatter than stale beer. I need to remember that. I then push them. I can push them around, and they'll just cry themselves to sleep. And anyone who sees, they'll just pretend they didn't. You think some cop's gonna sympathize with you? What year do you think this is? So the subway slammers been declared a menace. Now what? Everyone already knows there's nothing they can do to stop me. The whole subway's mine for the slamming. So I think it's time for the next accident. After all, you're the one I was aiming for that time. But alright, John. Who are you supposed to be? Stay away from her. Kamasiro-kun. Arai's little friend, huh? Someone help! That's the subway slammer. Nobody's gonna do anything. Hello? You got dirt in your ears or something? I told you already. Nobody cares about strangers anymore, idiots. I'm gonna keep doing whatever I want for as long as I want. And eventually, I'm gonna get you too, Mato Arai. Whoa, that was... Kyuchi, why? That was cool. He just fucking vanished. That is what it's like sometimes, too. I get really bad crowd anxiety. We should get going. It's clear we need to stop him without a moment's delay, or the number of victims will keep piling up. We can't leave her like this. You have a job to do, right? Don't worry about me. Is there really nothing I can do? Go to Station Square. Let us enter mementos without being spotted. Become a phantom thief and explore mementos and palaces with your allies. Explore mementos. Let's go. Whoa! Lag. Come on. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed that I can't get a try at Futaba. She's the best Persona character made. I wouldn't mind having her and Fuka Yamagishi, who's basically Persona 3's Futaba. She's equally as precious. Kyuchi, huh? He takes advantage of the world's fading hope and uses it to fulfill his own twisted desire without a grain of remorse. That's a fucking word. Holy shit. His despicability knows no bounds. That's a fucking word. Okay. Which makes him a fitting target for robbing. What's this treasure you mentioned? I'll share the details when the time comes. First, we should head for Kyuchi's palace. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a slick ride for an owl to turn into. I like the cat bus better, just because it's silly. What am I even doing? I hate to admit it, but the owl was right. I'm running my mouth. Meanwhile, I have no clue what to actually do. She's seeing the player I looked up to suddenly appear and do something so horrible to Tomoko. God, I wish someone would come up and tell me this was all a big joke. Just a joke. What was that again? About a change of heart? Metaverse Navigator. Oh, she just entered with... Yep, she just entered. Great. Is everyone ready? Let's go. Select... A new Phantom Pass has been unlocked. Alright. Anyway. Looks like there's still no way of getting through the front entrance. Let's use our infiltration tool. We'll get in through that duct. Yeah! You're quite the whiz with that wire. Looks like we can make good use of that skill as we move forward. By the way, is it just me, or did you have a little too much fun with that? How could you tell? Oh, I could tell. Even behind that mask, it's obvious. Anyway, let's get through the duct. I was gonna say, like, I'm not very good with heights, but that would probably be super exhilarating. So, it's a baseball stadium, which makes sense because he's a retired baseball player. Alright. The interior is baseball themed as well. How telling. Did you figure something out? As I said before, a palace is a manifestation of its ruler's twisted desires. Therefore, the shape of this place indicates that it was constructed from Kyuchi's desires that were related to baseball. I don't know whether he's obsessing over some past glory days or what, but he appears to have an abnormal fixation with baseball. Now it's time to get our real mission underway, stealing the treasure hidden within the palace. So that's the job? Precisely. It's time I ought to explain our goal and the treasure in more detail. Palace treasure is an item that symbolizes the root cause of its ruler's warped desire. That's correct. Spoiler warning, because I'm going to ramble a little bit about Persona 5 Royal. Some of the treasures included an Olympic gold medal, a painting, a model UFO set, Futaba motherfucking Sakura herself. That was probably the best treasure in the entire game. But yeah, the treasure can be just about anything. It's not like necessarily actual treasure, although the first two palaces, the treasure was something that a thief would make sense to steal. Because the Olympic gold medal took the appearance of a crown in the first dungeon. Yeah, so a big golden crown. It's actually a gold medal in the real world. And then a painting from a museum. Of course that's what we're stealing from a museum. What else would it be? The root cause? Why did Kyuchi become the subway slammer? This item points to the origin of that behavior. It is a symbol of warped desire and constitutes the very core of what gives the palace its form. If we manage to steal it, we can induce a change of heart in Kyuchi. Therefore, locating the treasure that's hidden somewhere in the heart of this palace is top priority. So we just want to find it? Well, like any treasure, we can expect it to be tightly guarded, therefore we should focus on learning its location first. The enemies here are likely more aggressive than the ones we've faced thus far. That is, the shadows of this palace are distinct from those inside Mementos. Under the control of Kyuchi's intense desires, they have forgotten their true form. They will obey his desire and stop at nothing to destroy us for the sake of their king. If you feel underprepared, we can always return to the real world to stock up on whatever items we need. Now then, Wonder, let's begin. Already level 12. Alright. Careful, there's a shadow ahead. If you'll find that being the one to initiate a battle is to your advantage. Try to catch a shadow off guard and get the first strike. Whoop. Dixie! Start by targeting their weak point. I'll end it thus. Go beyond. It's a treasure chest. Alright. It's definitely not as... Welcome to Takayuki Yuchi's baseball exhibition. Marvel an incredible career. Voice on screen. Little League players dream of Koshien, and Kyuchi-sama's performance there was outstanding. In this room, you can see the baseball gear Kyuchi-sama treasured throughout high school. Kyuchi-sama was truly an exceptionally hard worker through all his physical training. He never neglected a day of practice. Now, how about a quiz? Of all his gear, which one do you think Kyuchi-sama replaced the most? Seems we can't progress without answering the question correctly. Most frequently replaced gear, that would be whichever wore out fastest, no? Why don't we take a look through the displays? Okay. I like a good puzzle. Some baseball shoes were on display. Some baseball shoes were on display. Baseball shoes. It makes sense those would wear out the fastest. I don't know too much about baseball, but the shoes make perfect sense. It's nice that it's got the metaverse splash effect. I like that the treasure chest is a gear case. That's pretty cool. Oh, I saw that. Looks like a good spot. Hide and strike while the enemy is unaware. Now let's control. Yay! I can hide. Makes me happy because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to hide. Okay. Why do I need to do this? Select auto to have. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Definitely not gonna do that. No offense, but not a fan of the auto battle bullshit. Use your environment to hide in enemy territory. That's the way of a phantom thief. We're already putting it into practice. That's our wonder. Okay, but how does hiding work in this? Because it clearly doesn't work the same way as... Only C-tier fan card holders may pass. This might have something valuable. That room is... Wonder, take out that shadow. If this goes well, we'll have a safe place to rest inside the palace. Is that a safe room? Definitely a little jankier than the way the... a bicorn? Can I turn that off? Okay. Ton pass. I might as well just right trigger that. I love the snap. Okay. Simply superb. You've really gotten the hang of this, Wonder. You seem awfully satisfied. Hey, listen, do you think I'll ever feel fulfilled like that? If that's what you desire. So I've just got to follow my heart, huh? I like the way you think. You somehow remind me of myself. Wait. Yay! I can do it! I've forgotten. I originate from humanity's sea of souls. My true name is... Oh, right. It's Pixie. From now on, I'll become a part of you, your devotion and desire. Yeah! What was that? That shadow became your mask. I have no idea. This is beyond my comprehension as well, but it seems like the shadow's desire to join you transformed into a persona for you to use, or something like that. The shadow, it was drawn to me and wanted to become a part of me. It was even able to recall its name that it had forgotten. Deep down, I feel like I somehow recognize its presence. Well, either way, we defeated the enemy. We can talk it over more inside the room just ahead. Does it do this? It does do it! Yay! I was about to say, like, please tell me that it has the effect, because I would have been mad if it didn't. It's just a hunch, but I think this room... You mentioned resting? Yes, let's go in, Wonder. Safe room. Where are we at? Almost 40 minutes. You can now quick travel to Exhibition Hall 1 floor East Exhibition Room. Alright. We can catch our breath for a while. The shadows won't come in here. This room feels different somehow. The distortion of the palace is weaker in this room. That means this is a safe place for us. A safe room, if you will. But I'm still not convinced we can rest here safely. I'd like to poke around a bit more just to be sure. Murape! She just fucking pulled me in! Get in there, bitch! You've shown some new potential once again. What do you mean? We are referring to the new persona you've gained. Normally, a single person can possess only one persona, but you are capable of harnessing many more. I believe I've told you this before. You are capable of reawakening not just your own, but others' forgotten desires. This applies to shadows as well. Your exuberant passion for life holds infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities? We shall call this ability of yours the power of the wild card. Yeah! This rare power allows you to yield multiple personas. Use it wisely. You, who have awakened to this power, hold even more potential. But the time you will know it is further still. I must agree with your concierge, Murape. Well, when your heart has strengthened through bonds with others, we will summon you again. Strengthening my heart? Please do work to foster your desire. So long as you steadfastly cultivate desire, a path will surely open itself to you. Apologies for the abrupt summons. For now, please proceed the way your will directs you. Something the matter, Wonder? You've been quite still for some time. To Lufo, it looked like I was just standing there. Can other people not see that door? Nope. Well, no matter. I've searched this room and it seems to be free of danger. Shadows won't be coming to steal our desires in here, so we can prepare and strategize at ease. Let me know when you are ready to depart, and don't forget to prepare. When I start live streaming, this will be the music that plays while I'm setting up. Can go to the Velvet Room from safe rooms? Persona training. This is new. Bullet time, huh? Deal gun damage to all foes equal to 12.9% of attack, 3 hits. If a foe is marked, increase damage by 16.5% and critical damage by 19.8%. Huh. Alright. Let's go, everyone. I have yet to find a good cutscene picture. The store doesn't seem to open from this side. There should be a way around. Let's find it. Ooh, I have third eye! After his performance at Koshien, the great Kyuchi-sama continued down the path to stardom. Even as a rookie, he took the baseball world by storm. We see you. That was definitely a unique splash screen. Kyuchi-sama's Koshien performance earned him entrance to the major leagues, and he started making waves in his first season with his signature slider. He quickly found a passionate fan base. Soon he had his own merchandise. Now how about a quiz? Of all his paraphernalia, which merchandise did Kyuchi-sama see as his pitcher's emblem? Another quiz, irritating as it may be, we'll need to answer if we can continue. The pitcher's emblem. Do you know what that means, Wonder? I'm a little annoyed that it fucking does this. Player intuition is a thing, you know, Atlas. A baseball glove is on display here. Like, you should have let me figure it out. Baseball glove and uniform. A baseball glove. Phantom Thief must also know how to avoid unnecessary conflict. Be careful here. That's a treasure chest, huh? Golden ticket. I got a golden ticket.
From the bump back, pick up the troubles all around. No time to think back. Feel feelings. No one brought such.
Uh-oh. Whom? I sense it's much stronger. A presence much stronger than other shadows. Be on your guard, Wonder. Powerful foe. Should we be fully prepared for facing it? Didn't give me a chance to screenshot there. That was ridiculous. Oh, okay. How do I switch personas? Seize the day. Yeah! Watch your health during difficult fights. You mustn't neglect your healing. Let's go, bitch. Got it. I love that damn snap. Level up. Oh yeah. Alright. It's been very linear so far, which I suppose is fair. Most palaces are linear, but I'm not a fan of the fact that it's walking me through it. That's really my big issue. Since at the safe room, let's rest a bit. Okay, where am I at? 50 minutes in. All right. Now the question is, should I proceed forward or should I stop? You know what? I'll keep going. What the fuck? So Kyuchi was a baseball player. That doesn't match the impression he gave off in Shibuya. Anywho, how are you thinking we should proceed from here? Are there any leads we can... What the... How? Where am I? What is this place? Otoa Arai? What are you doing here? Calm down. How the heck did I get here? I was just at Shibuya Station a second ago. I see. You must have used the Metaverse Navigator, the eye-shaped icon on your phone. Metaverse Navigator? Ah! What are you? Some sort of mascot? Wait, black hood, yellow eyes. Are you a hooded ghost? Hooded ghost? And what are you, a burglar? Wait a second. Is that you, Kamasiro-kun? I go by Wonder here. What? Literally, what is happening? Wait, is this like a cosplay convention? I mean, there are weird statues of Kyuchi, and apparently merch. This is Kyuchi's palace. The decor has materialized from his cognitions. Kyuchi's palace? Built from his cognitions? I get it. This is a dream. Yep, for sure. While I appreciate her tenacity, we need to get her out of here right now. We may not be able to defend her if shadows come attacking. Automatic lock, eh? There must be a clue around here somewhere that shows us how to get out. Wait, what? We're locked in? Matoa Arai, I would like you to share any information you have on Kyuchi with us forthwith. Huh? Where's she at? Weird that she didn't show up behind us. This photo, it's from my Little League baseball training. What's it doing here? Think harder. That's when it happened. I, the star athlete, entered a slump. What was that? I said this was Kyuchi's palace, did I not? His cognitions from real life, and the source of his twisted desires are all reflected here. Oh, I see. To think, Matoa Arai would be pictured in Kyuchi's palace. He must feel some kind of disturbing connection to her. Ugh. You don't look too good. Oh, no, it's nothing really. Seems the door unlocked itself. I suppose looking at the photo was the key. We've gained enough valuable intel on Kyuchi. Now let's make our exit. This is bad. Ah! That was awesome. What's that? Intruders? Then start with it. I didn't think you'd have the guts to face me willingly, Matoa Arai. What about a trip down memory lane? Your offenses, your crimes. I'll make you remember in excruciating detail. Execution of intruders will begin momentarily. Uh-oh. Ow, what the hell is going on? We were dropped down a pit. Must have been a trap for intruders. Before anything, we need to find a way out of here. Wonder, search for an exit. Every exit is sealed. There must be an unlocking mechanism like the one before around here somewhere. Wow, that was truly a nice square hit. What is that? Do you see it? This is from after the baseball clinic. Matoa Arai, what was your reaction when you managed to hit Kyuchi's game-deciding slider? I thought Kyuchi's pitching stance looked really cool. Oh, I meant to ask how you felt, like the ball was fast, or I felt amazing. Any thoughts like that? He threw me a slider just like I asked him to, so I think he's just the best. I see you have a lot of respect for him. Now, let's hear a word for Kyuchi on Arai's performance. What'd you call it? Talented? She seems to be a talented kid. Fine line drive, so powerful it slipped through your grip, resulting in a double. You even fell on your backside. Talk about putting on a show. I don't think I need to ask this, but that was all an act, right? What? I mean, of course it was. She's only in grade school. Indeed, she is. As someone on track for the major league, I'm sure even pro hitters would be in for a challenge if you were playing seriously. Kyuchi? Nothing. I'm cool. Anyway, Arai, I hear you actually main as a pitcher. Yes, I love throwing and hitting. A pitcher with a strong sense for batting, too. We certainly look forward to what the future has in store for you. That's all for our ground coverage from the baseball training field. So she embarrassed him. Okay. What is it? That video. Was that from a baseball clinic Kyuchi taught when he was still a professional player? His pitch got knocked out at the park by a grade school-aged Matoa Arai. Better yet, he got knocked flat on his back trying to stop it. That must have damaged his ego. Yeah, Kyuchi has been in a big slump ever since. Because I hit that pitch. You didn't do anything wrong. I see we have a lot to process here, but now is not the time. Shadows could burst in here any minute. We must find some means of escape. Though I do wonder, why were we just shown a video of Kyuchi's past? Something feels off about this. It's as if someone planned to make us watch that video. And there was that pitball before. I think they might be onto us. Stay on your guard. I hear your stats are in the dirt recently. Huh? There's another video. Now, I thought you were aiming for the majors. Well, yeah. You don't sound so sure. And you should know crying slump as an excuse isn't gonna cut it. Coach, can't you push him a little harder? We're all here to support you. And with the major league on the horizon, we've even heard word about a few potential sponsors. He understands that, but, well, it's that or be known as the guy who got beat by an elementary school girl. What was it those rat mags were saying? Kyuchi clocked by clutch hit cutie? You've even a shred of dignity. You get back out on that field and prove them wrong. Understood. So he obviously has a grudge against Matoa because Matoa fucking humiliated him. She was only in grade school and she managed to hit a really difficult pitch into a home run and knocked him on his butt when he tried to catch it. Kyuchi. Right. Coming. That appears to be from the early days of his downward spiral. Are you sure you're okay? It's nothing. You see the article? Apparent Kyuchi's in a slump. Hey, the girl on the news looks like a Rai. No way, seriously? Yeah, seems like he got hurt during the baseball clinic from the pitch a Rai hit. Oh, goodness. So this is why she doesn't play anywhere. It's my fault. All my fault. Snap out of it! What? The offender, Matoa Arai, is in custody. Eliminate the intruders. Get ready, Wonder. Here they come. Incubus and 2 pixies. Okay. Didn't mean to swap to him. Oh well. Also, Last Surprise is playing. I just realized. up out of nowhere, all around you. It's not quite what you foretold. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in by the diamonds hit you. Your last surprise. Ooh. Also, I really fumbled this battle. There was an obvious way to do this, and I screwed it up. Another pixie, huh? Do I have to change personas in my party menu? I can't, like, change them on demand in game? Curses, they knew we were here all along. We can't stay here. Let's go find her. I know an hour is a long time to play. Nice. Safe room. Alright, can I can. Alright, I think that's enough for me, because I've been going for an hour. I'm going to call it here. I don't want to go any longer than this. I try not to. Persona videos can go a lot longer. Last one, I think, was like almost an hour and a half long. So, if you enjoyed, hit like, subscribe, and